nothing is quite like the power of women, and a local event next week is highlighting the bold and meaningful ways women are making an impact and creating change. Mary Rose Guerin joins me now with the Forest Ridge School of the Sacred Heart, which is hosting this important event. Yeah. Thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me. I'm so excited to be here.
So first, please tell us about Forest Ridge.
Yeah, sure. So Forest Ridge is an independent girls' school in Bellevue. We serve kids in grades 5 through 12. We have been around since 1907, so almost 120 years of empowering girls to become the next leaders.
No way.
Yeah.
I did not know you all have been around that long. That's fantastic. So tell us about this event, the Changemakers event, and why Forest Ridge decided to host something like this.
Yeah, we're so excited to host Women as Changemakers on Friday, October 17th. And this event is really designed to bring women to our campus that are changemakers and leaders in the industries that they serve. The idea is to have them come tell their stories about how they've made their way in their careers, as well as how they use their leadership and their skill sets to give back and positively contribute to their communities. And so we're going to bring together a group of women who are from a variety of fields to tell their stories. We're inviting all of our upper school students to attend the event, as well as our alumni and our parents and members of the wider Seattle and Bellevue communities, so that they can come together and learn alongside one another, which really excites me because it's going to be an intergenerational experience for our students, and I'm so excited to think about the collective wisdom in the room. So that'll be really fun for our kids, I think. We decided to host this event for a couple reasons. The first is for our students. If we have this mission to cultivate the next generation of leaders who are ethical leaders, it's really important that we give them opportunities to see women who are paving the way for them, to meet them when they are old enough to step into those fields themselves.
Yeah, and I want to know, who are some of these women that are coming in that are change makers? Yeah. What can people expect?
We have such an amazing lineup. So it was important to us to have a variety of voices represented. So we have some keynote speakers. So a couple of the keynote speakers that will be there, Julia Quinn, who is a famous author who wrote the Bridgerton series, is one of our keynote speakers.
Oh my gosh, yes.
As well as Suki Dardarian, who is a really well-respected journalist. She was an editor and the vice president of Star Tribune at one point. So she's going to talk about her work as a journalist. One of our students who dances at the Pacific Northwest Ballet will be interviewing Francia Russell. So that will be exciting. And then we have a variety of breakout sessions, and there's women from STEM fields and politics and you name it, who are just paving the way, who are going to come and share their journeys into how they found themselves in these positions.
And are the students also a part of this event? You said that upperclassmen can go, but talk to me about that.
So we wanted our upperclassmen to come to the event and get to experience it, but we also wanted them to help us run it. And so we have students who will be interviewing some of these women. We also have our upperclassmen who will be introducing our keynote speakers, as well as all of our breakout speakers. And they'll have an opportunity to have lunch with some of the speakers as well and get to know them on a personal basis too.
Amazing. And how do you think this event inspires your students and keeps with the mission that you all really want to get across?
Yeah, one of the things we know from research is that if we want girls to step into leadership, they have to see role models in those leadership roles. And so one of the beautiful things about an all-girls school is that every day they see this. Every student leadership position is held by a girl, whether that is student government or the captain of their athletics teams. And so they have the message that they can be a leader too, kind of silently and subtly reinforced every day through their interactions with peers. And then of course we have a lot of women at the school who lead, and so they get to see us in these leadership roles. But they really only get that context inside of the educational setting. And so bringing these leaders onto campus allows them to see themselves in leadership roles in different fields that they might want to pursue when they're adults.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
And what do you also hope the greater message for the community is going to this event?
Yeah, so one of the things that's important at Forest Ridge is that we educate both the mind and the heart. We always say that we measure our success by the impact our alum are having on their communities. We've been graduating students that go to the best universities in the world for our entire existence. And while their success is important to us. It's really what they do with their success that matters. And so my hope is that people can come to this event, be inspired by the amazing ways these women are leading, and can understand that leadership that's grounded in purpose is actually the best type of leadership and what we want for our students. And so I hope they walk away inspired and also with a newfound commitment to continuing to support girls as they take on their own leadership journey as they grow into women.
Love it. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for
This sounds like a
having
really
me.
fun event. And for more information about this event and the Forest Ridge School, just visit forestridge.org.
New Day Northwest is sponsored by Forest Ridge School of the Sacred Heart.